Right, now we're with Darren, and Darren does coins. He called me up this week and said, why don't we try doing something together? So one of the things we're going to do at Dania's card show, and then down near Doral as well, right there, we're going to kind of combine baseball cards with coins. So if you're into coins or know somebody that's into coins, let them know. Dania's card show is going to start featuring coins as well. And up here again, always as usual, the first Saturday of the month and Friday the night before. And some of you guys are going to come up with some coins.
We have at least 10 or 15 dealers here, and we should have a nice variety of foreign dealers, American dealers, and we should have a great time. People got stuff they'd like to sell and bring it on over, and if people want to add to their collection, this is the place.
Let's talk a little bit about that. Lately you got all these places that are like, we buy gold, and we buy gold, and we were talking about this during dinner last night, where you kind of felt like some of these people that are out there screaming out, we buy gold, that they're really not doing a service to some of the folks that have the gold.
Well, they're definitely doing a service to themselves. They're cropping up on every street corner, and they're claiming us gold, and I'll tell you the truth, they're really not doing it as much as when you get a situation with a show. You've got a dozen dealers, 10, 15, 20 dealers, and everybody's willing to pay just a competitive price, so everything really raises up. These types of shows would be much more coins and jewelry than find coins because they don't have competition.
So you would say that, like, especially if a guy's doing a show or something, he's kind of like a store owner. I mean, you could come to this guy and count on the fact that he's going to be there, and that person's probably going to be able to do a little bit better, knowing that next show you're going to be there again doing something else. Where a guy that just says we buy gold that set up shop at a pawn shop or somewhere like that, it's kind of over. They're getting cash that day, but it's not the same thing.
It's not the same. We've got, when you walk into a pawn shop, there's only one guy in there buying the product, and he's got no competition. And they've got their overhead, and the cash for gold places have their overhead as well. And you're talking about a low overhead situation like a show where you don't pay so much to be here for a day. You've got 15 to 20 different dealers all competing to buy the same thing. You've got some competition, and prices tend to raise themselves up closer to the market value.
Right, so what do we expect? We're going to see a lot of magnifying glasses and scales?
A bunch of old men physically attached to their loops, as we're all going blind, and we're all looking at things.
Well, again, and that's what we wanted to tell you guys, is we think it's a great opportunity. It's a great opportunity for folks that are out there that have coins and maybe don't know what they're worth, because you know what? These guys aren't just here to buy and sell. They're here as a service. You want to know what your coins are worth and what you can do with them, they'll give you an idea.
We've got a couple guys who are coming to a coin club that will have a case of coins, and they don't want to sell them. They want to keep every one, but they will talk to you for hours about anything you want. And there's going to be a lot of people there who can give you an idea what your coin's worth. You don't have to sell it. A lot of knowledgeable people who collected coins for so many years. They love to talk about coins, but we love to talk about sports and baseball. Same thing.
Yeah, you know what? I think that there's a lot to be said for that. I probably get about 10 or 15 calls a week from people that want to sell their baseball cards, and I always say the same thing. Try to educate yourself first as to what you have, and it makes it a little bit simpler. One of the things that I want to share with you guys is eBay. eBay is free to get an account, and if you go to completed listings, the best way to find out what something's worth is to find out what somebody just paid for it. And by going on eBay's completed listings, it'll show you the last 30, 40, 50 items that are just like maybe what you're holding in your hand that you're not sure what it's worth. And that'll give you an idea. I really don't like going by the book because the book doesn't really tell you. Sometimes a card will be $100, and as far as a baseball card, it might only sell for $10. I imagine with coins, at least there's a set price. You know that a dollar piece is a dollar piece no matter what.
It's true. You can always go out and spend a dollar piece for a dollar anywhere it takes. It's all legal tender stuff. And a lot of these catalogs were published 6 months or a year ago, and they're not reliable. eBay is an excellent place to just give the secret out. Thanks. eBay is an excellent place to determine the value of something, because that's what somebody just paid for something. That's with a willing buyer and a willing seller, willing to meet in the middle. That's the value.
Try to keep it fair. The other thing we want to talk about is the show down south. It's near Doral. All right, and I'm going to bring some of my guys down there as well, and we're going to do some baseball cards in Miami. We kind of felt like that market is hot, and there's a lot of guys just like us in Broward that really don't go down to Dade unless we have to. There's a lot of guys in Dade, Miami-Dade County, that kind of don't come up here unless they have to. We're trying to get them now. We've been getting a little better at having folks come to our show. We had a guy today that came from Lakeland. He took us up on our deal that if he bought a hotel room here and came to our show, that we would either give him a $25 show shopping spree or a $25 gas card. And he bought about $400 worth of stuff, and we gave him $25 off of that, my money, after he made his deal with the dealer for taking the trip and coming down here. So just good things coming to South Florida as far as baseball cards and coins. All right, and want everybody to come on out, support it. And the more you support it, the better our shows can get, and the better it gets for you.